Hello and salutations, it's me, Salty. Welcome back to Sense Listen. Today, we're continuing on with the Venompool wave, going over the Miles Morales. Again, got this at Walmart, it's like 20 bucks. Well, that's where I got all of them, actually. This is the other figure of the two that I absolutely did not care about and really don't want, but as it turns out, just kind of checking online, it was going to be cheaper for me to just go ahead and get the whole wave than it was going to be to get the Build-A-Figure separately. At least at the time that I bought them. That stuff always changes. But anyway, looking at the box, you see we get Marvel Legends, Miles, Build-A-Figure pieces, Spider-Man Maximum Venom, Miles Morales, Paper J-Hook, logo, artwork. Yep, back of the box is figure, read up, the rest of these. All out of the way, I'm going to get them open, we'll go over his articulation, we'll take it home. And just like Ghost Spider, Miles came with no accessories or anything else. So, very cool looking head sculpt, I'll give him that. I have some mispaint, right next to my finger. They didn't quite paint all of these veins, for the lack of a better word, but kind of cool head sculpt. I like all the teeth and all. I see they opted to not paint the red on his biceps. Whether it's supposed to be red or not, I don't know, because I don't know anything about this version of Miles Morales. Kind of a cobalt blue almost. It shows up more black on camera. Hands are oversized, which is kind of neat, but my biggest gripe is big ass slippers that he's wearing. They're so big compared to the rest of him. It's a little weird proportionally, but if that's true to the character, then that's true to the character. Who am I to judge? All that out of the way, cool sculpt aside, I might keep this one. I don't know yet. I'm not the biggest fan of Miles Morales. I don't think he's bad. My opinion of him has improved greatly since Into the Spider-Verse. Just because Peter's my Spider-Man. Let's just go ahead and go over articulation real quick. He can look all the way up, which is pretty damn cool, which means you can get him into a lunging pose, which is probably what I'll do. He can technically bury his chin. I mean, his mouth is open, so it's easier, but he can do it. Side to side is no problem, and we get a pretty decent amount of tilt, especially compared to Ghost Spider. Shoulder spin 360 with no problem. Comes up a little past 90, which would come up further if it weren't for the veins, I think. Bicep swivel. Double joint in the elbow comes up so he can scratch himself in the back of the head. Wrist swivel. Both wrists hinge in and out. I also like that they painted blue on the inside. He can lean forward that far, lean back that far. The paint stops. So that's a little weird. Normally they're pretty good about continuing paint on the inside of there. Swivel in the waist, of course. You can kick forward over 90, kick back about that far, kicks out about that far. We have a thigh swivel, of course. Double joint in the knee comes back that far. We have a shin boot swivel thing. Ankle goes back, forward, and ankle rocker. And that's really all I got for you today. It's not a bad figure overall. Some mispaint, but the articulation works pretty good, I think. I'm on the fence on if I'm going to keep him or not. Because I'm not terribly attached to him. You let me know what you think down below. Do you think it's a shameless cash grab to just kind of venomize him and sell him as a figure? Or do you really like this figure? What do you know about him? Because if he's in the comics like this, I haven't read it, but I don't really read comics so much anymore. I just don't have the time to do it. Anyway, if you liked what you saw today, then all I ask is that you click like on the video, subscribe to the channel. It's a great way to help me out, and I very much appreciate it every single time. And I do thank you for stopping by today. So, until next time, I'm Salty, signing off.